Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a pick a card reading called Check Up on Your Specific Person. So this is a love reading, and you might be coming to this reading because of a couple different scenarios. So this can apply to a couple different scenarios. One could be you're crushing on someone and you just kind of want to know how they feel about you and like what's going on with them, if they're like open to a relationship. Another one could be like someone that you're into has moved away and you're just wondering what's going on with them, how do they feel once again. It could also be maybe someone you've broken up with recently, or like an ex or something, trying to figure out what's going on there. Pretty much just any situation in love where you're curious about like what the energy is between you, what energy is coming in, how they feel about you, like where they're at right now. That's what we're going to be uncovering here. So what I want you to do is take some deep breaths and get grounded. And you're going to think about this specific person, your special person that you have in mind, and we're going to get some answers. Keep in mind this is a general reading. It may not apply to everyone. If it doesn't apply to you, no worries, head on to another reading or something. If it does apply, I would love to hear any comments you have. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And I do want to let you guys know that right now I have a love sale. I only have 5 spots available because I am working on some other orders right now. But if you're interested, you can head over to my website, promiseharmony.com/services, to purchase a love reading for only $33, which is $10 off my normal price. I only have 5 spots available. It's first come, first serve. So yeah, let's get started, you guys. Go ahead and choose a crystal to get your message. Number 1 is the crystal ball, the quartz crystal. Number 2 is the sandstone. Number 3 is the blue kyanite. Number 4 is the red jasper. Choose the crystal that you're most drawn to receive your message. And we're going to get started. If you choose number 1, the quartz crystal, we're going to get started. If you choose any of the other numbers, head to the comments below where my lovely subscribers always post the timestamps for me. Thank you guys for that. So what we're going to do here is we're going to see what is the current energy between you guys, what is the energy that's coming in, what are their feelings about you, where are they at right now emotionally, what's going on in their life, and then advice from spirit. And I'm actually going to pull some clarifiers real quick from my Wildwood deck. Okay, so are you guys ready? Drum roll. Let's see what the current energy is between you and your special person. So, surprise, surprise, we're seeing this retreat energy, which if this person was significantly involved in your life right now, I doubt you'd be coming to this reading. So you're kind of feeling a little confused. Like you feel like you're going in circles and circles with this person. You can't get through that door, which is, a union or a connection or like a DTR to define the relationship. And so right now the current energy is you guys are a little disconnected from each other, and it's just been a little confusing, and it might just have to do something with the season or just what's going on in your individual lives, but that does seem to be the current energy, is like a little bit of disconnect. So next we're going to look and see what energy is coming into the connection between you and your special person. So it's nice to see this empowerment card here. This is talking about you guys taking charge and taking a stand. And then this is let your friends help you reversed. I feel like this is a message to you to maybe pull back. If you've been talking about this person a lot to your friends or to other people, if you've been worried about the situation, you've been seeking advice on it, this is telling you maybe to pull back and empower yourself. And these clouds here are really drawing me in. I kind of see clouds as a symbol of confusion, but you can see that these clouds are parting and you can see like a little bit of the blue sky through it. So it makes me think that you've come to some deeper understanding or some deeper truth revolving around this situation. Like you're accepting things as they are. So it could also be that this person has become empowered to actually take a stand and to pursue you or the situation, or they're making big changes in their lives. So now what we want to do is see how they feel about you. What are their feelings towards you? It's very mixed, so it makes sense why we're seeing that manifested as like going around in circles, like they're in and they're out a lot in your life. And so I see that in their personal life, they are leaving some difficult times behind. This could be talking about them, maybe they're with another person, because this is talking about them needing to surrender and let someone go. So there's a red flag for them as far as their feelings for you. Maybe there's a red flag because there's another person involved in the situation. They don't want to break someone's heart or hurt the feelings of their partner. Perhaps you're with someone, and so it's a red flag for them because they don't want to pursue you if you're with another person. If there isn't any third party situation and that doesn't ring a bell, it could just be for whatever reason they're not feeling like 100% like they can express their love to you or they can pursue you. They're still trying to make up their mind on how their feelings are. On this side of the cards though, in this spread, we're actually seeing very soon they want to express their love. They're feeling more and more like they can actually make a romantic gesture towards you. And so this says very soon they will be expressing their feelings. Maybe their current feelings are just like, I'm unsure, like I don't know how to go about this, I have to let go of some things in my life, things have been rough, leaving difficult times behind, waiting for the right approach or the right timing, or just for the confidence, for the empowerment to take a stand in the relationship. So next we're going to go ahead and see where they are at right now emotionally, which will kind of help show more of how they're feeling about the situation and like what other factors are involved. So where are they at right now emotionally? Well, it's nice to see that they're feeling happy. And I don't get the feeling like this person is like significantly depressed or anything like that. It does say that they're happy and they're at this period in their life where they're having like a rebirth and they're starting over. So it's a really beautiful period for them. It's like new beginnings, fresh starts. And we even see this message about new love. But now we see emotionally they're kind of in turmoil because they're needing to free themselves and take back control of their life. They're entangled in some type of past life relationship. And once again, this points to the possible third party situation here. They're feeling like the universe is being generous with them. There have been a lot of blessings. I feel like there's, financial growth in their life. And so, and also, this is a kind-hearted person I see. I don't feel like this is a toxic individual we're talking about here. They're feeling happy. They're feeling content. There's some rebirth. There's some new growth in their life. They're definitely not going through a death cycle. It's like everything's new. Maybe this is the new love is you. Maybe they're starting to feel called in a new direction, but they need to let go of the past. And so that is something emotionally they're kind of toying with right now. So next we're going to see just like what is going on in their life in general. And we're seeing that they're having some issues releasing their ex. So we're starting to get clarity on this situation. Maybe this person has already let go of them, but there's still some wounds there, and so they're not quite ready to pursue a new relationship, or that's just not a priority in their life right now, or maybe that's something they don't want. Because look, you guys, sometimes there's certain people out there that just don't want relationships. I've been there at certain points in my life like that. So and sometimes it's not personal, sometimes I'd had people that were kind of into me and I thought they were cute and like they were fun, but I was just like, I don't want this right now. So there could be something like that going on with them, or perhaps they're still in this relationship, and they're kind of hanging on even though the signs are telling them to step away. This is also talking about them ghosting you or just like not talking to you, and I also see that they're not very dedicated right now to pursuing a relationship, and so that's kind of what's going on in their life. Like they're really focusing on themselves. They're trying to cut any old cords of attachment. I feel like there's a resistance here to change, but they are empowering themselves. They're feeling happy. There's a rebirth. There is some positive change happening in their life. So what is the overall advice to you from Spirit regarding this person in this situation? Well, they're reminding you that you deserve love. You are lovable. So I feel like there's kind of a message here that's telling you if this person is not actively pursuing you, then, focus on pursuing yourself. Give yourself the love, the attention, and the approval that you're craving from this person. And don't let this person be like the end all be all to your life. It's great that you feel like this is your special person and you feel a connection. You've done some prayers or rituals or meditations, or you've just sent out vibes to the universe that you want this to come together and you want this to happen. But they're saying you need to let this be and put that in the universe's hands. Like, trust that you put your intention out, and that if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. I feel like the ball's not in your court, so they're telling you you deserve love, you are lovable, focus on that. And I'm going to end this message by reading the book. It says, you deserve love. The universe is cheering you on in your quest for great love by letting you know that you deserve it. As a child of the universe, you're naturally a loving and lovable person, as is everyone. You have the right to be treated with kindness and respect by everyone in your life. If you've had harsh life experiences, you may have blamed yourself and felt unworthy of receiving affection. This card is a reassurance that you do deserve it. You're a beautiful being of the universe's pure love and light, no matter what any person has said or done to you, no matter what has happened in the past, and no matter what's happening in this situation. The universe's handiwork can never be undone. The more that you affirm, I am lovable, I am loved, I am loving, the more that this experience comes true for you. Affirmations can help you believe spiritual truths at a deep, unconscious level. This in turn allows you to attract loving people, relationships, and circumstances in your life. So they're telling you, maybe you need to affirm to yourself, no matter what's going on here, that you deserve love and that true love is coming to you and in your life. If this is meant to be, it will come together. Continue to affirm that instead of focusing on the lack of the connection here. If this person's meant to connect, then they're going to cut these cords and they'll come for you. And I feel like it's just a surrender into deeper trust with this situation. So I hope that you found this reading enlightening. I'm so glad that you came and visited my channel, and I will see you later. Peace out. So for those of you guys who choose number 2, the Sandstone, we're going to go ahead and look into this reading for you. So first we're going to see what's going on between you and your special person currently. Then we're going to see what energy is coming in. We're going to look next and see what their feelings are about you. Then we're going to see where they are at emotionally right now. We're going even deeper into this to see what's going on in their life. And then we're going to get some advice from Spirit about the situation. So first I do want to draw some clarifiers from my angel deck before we get started. And let's go. So the current energy between you and this person. So you're really wondering, is this the one? And it's like they're wondering that too. I feel like both of you guys are aware of the connection and you're on the fence. Both of you guys are thinking, is this worth the risk? Is this the one? And it might be that you guys are getting validation on this right now. You guys are getting validation. about what this connection is. And I think it's really deep in both of your minds right now. Both of you guys are definitely thinking about this. You're both aware of the connection. There's validation here, but there's the question, is this worth the risk, you know? So let's go ahead and see next what the energy is coming in. So sadly enough, there will continue to be a separation between you and this person. And it's because one or both of you kind of has a wall up and doesn't really feel safe to connect and love right now. You know, is very afraid of this connection. It might be very intense. There's a lot of chemistry here is what I'm seeing. There's a really strong magnetic attraction. Both parties feel it. But there is a fear here. There are fears, there's karma that needs to be worked through. This could be twin flame, soulmate connection. This could be a separation situation where you're having to clear some of these fears and these wounds to be able to come together. It's not like you guys have to be perfect in order to unite here. It's just there's an energy of fear going on. And then there's also listening, like being mature enough to listen to yourself and ask yourself, like, why am I looking for this connection right now? You know, can I find a connection with myself and with my higher self to complete me and to make me feel like I'm good and to focus on my path and my journey, so this person becomes the cherry on top to my already amazing life versus them being my everything, you know? And there's also listening to them, this other person. Like, have they expressed to you that they are interested or that they're not interested? Remember, also, actions speak louder than words. If they're dating someone else, if they're pursuing someone else, if they're not pursuing you, it could be like you need to listen to this person that they're not ready, that they don't want to participate in this connection. So there could very well be chemistry here, but they're saying listen and actions speak louder than words. So now we're going to go ahead and see what their feelings are towards you. So they do have passion for you. This chemistry isn't there for no reason, and they do have a plan to reconcile with you. They're thinking of ways to reach out and come back. So this says someone from your past is returning to your life, and they have a lot of passion, and they're thinking about connecting with you, and you are their motivation. I feel like they know there's an opportunity here, like I mentioned over here, but there's something that's holding them back. And so it could also be this fear, not feeling safe to love, not feeling safe to make changes, and it has to do with taking a risk. And so next we're going to see where they are at emotionally right now. So this will kind of help us dig deeper into this situation. So where are they at emotionally? Okay, so emotionally, they are not in a place right now of new beginnings. So it makes me feel like they're in the middle of some kind of death cycle. There are people, places, habits, things, situations that are falling out of their life. Some of these decisions are voluntary, like they're consciously making the choice to let go of things that no longer serve them. And then I also feel this energy of like the rug being pulled out from underneath this person. And so it could very well be that all hell is breaking loose in their life and they don't have a strong foundation or platform from which to like create changes and take those risks. The good thing to see here is that there's reassurance that this person emotionally is thinking about making the effort with you. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. So they want to make the effort. They want to do something to make this come about. They like the door has been open for you guys and they want to walk through it. So that's very positive. Next, we're going to see like what's going on in their life in general. So they have gotten to know you. I feel like you guys had a chance. There was a past connection where you guys got to know each other really well. You guys revealed your inner selves to each other. You had a really strong bond. And I feel like, once again, it's a goal for them to work towards this connection. It seems like for some reason they don't feel like they can do this right now. It's like Because the energy that's coming in is separation, like a continued separation. Despite the fact that they want a reconciliation, there's passion here, they want to make the effort, they are going through a death cycle. And so they're letting go of things. It's a period of loss. It's like a dark night of the soul. Maybe it's even like a spiritual awakening. And so they need that time on their own to get their feet on the ground, to get their situation stable and secure. And so in their life, they are thinking about, they want a soulmate connection, they want a relationship, but this is reversed. There's like delays here. And I want to actually pull some more cards. They're at a surrender moment. I didn't even know that card was in the middle of this deck. What the heck? It was so weird. That was so weird. They're at a surrender moment. They're thinking of new ideas. They might be very well focused on their business and on their foundation, like I mentioned. And so it's just not a time for them where they're able to take these big risks in their love life. And so they're surrendered. They still have you on their mind is the big message I'm getting here. So what is the advice from Spirit about this connection? You're wondering, does this person still feel the attraction and the chemistry to you? And the answer is, they are definitely thinking about giving this relationship a chance. They have perhaps even shed a tear over this or been emotional over this. It's very emotional for them, and the fear might be coming from the emotion surrounding the situation, and it might just need some time to cool off. So I would say, if you're going to take any action here, I would not take action here. I would just do your thing. Become your own life partner, become stable on your own. And if this is your twin flame or your soulmate or someone in your soul family, they're going to feel that shift. The work that you do on yourself does affect the greater whole. And so this journey really is reminding you to take it back to you, take it back to yourself, find your own inner strength, and you can think of this person, send them love and light, hope for the best. I feel like there's a big possibility here. There will be this reconciliation. It's all going to happen in divine timing. It's not going to happen right away. Prepare for continued separation. But no, this person, you're definitely still on this person's mind. You don't need to do anything to convince them. If you push back at this energy, it'll push back at you. And so that's why surrender. They're surrendering, and that's the best thing you can do. So I hope that this resonates with you. Thank you so much for visiting my channel, and I'll see you later. So for those of you guys who choose number 3, the Kyanite crystal, let's go ahead and get your cards out. We're gonna pull some clarifiers as well from my Enchanted Tarot. So just give me a moment to do that. While I'm doing that, I'm going to let you guys know what exactly we're looking at here. So first, we're going to look at the current energy between you and this person. We're going to see what energy is coming in. Then we're going to see what their feelings are about you. And then we're going to look into where they're at emotionally right now, what's going on in their life, and then we're going to get some advice from Spirit. So we're doing all the things today. So first of all, what is the current energy between you guys? So I like to see this card here. Keep an open mind. So I feel like you in particular, this is like your special person. You have your mind on them and your eyes on them, but you're also keeping an open mind. You kind of expect this could be your soulmate, but at the same time, you're like, you know what? If it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not. And it's funny because they also kind of feel the same way. I also think this is a message saying that this person recognizes you as someone who has a beautiful mind, and they feel really connected to you, like mentally. It's kind of reminding you this is a person who, they could even be an air sign perhaps, maybe not for everyone, because I know there's a lot of people taking part in this reading, but they communicate on like a mental realm. You might also be having dreams about this person. They've popped in your dreams or something. Maybe this looks like the person you're interested, or maybe this looks like you. I just feel like this card is significant. It's very symbolic of the connection, and I feel like you think this could be a new beginning and that there's something that's kind of budding here between you and this person. So let's go ahead and see what energy is coming into the connection. So this is making me think that maybe you and this person are separated by like a physical distance, because I'm seeing like the world here, and it's making me think of like time and space, and there's like a connection. It could also be that you've been disconnected for a long time. Like the number 21 could be significant. It might be that you've been disconnected from this person for over a year and a half, maybe close to 2 years. This is also talking about codependent connections. Maybe one or both of you guys is battling an addiction that is keeping you from being able to open up and connect here. If it's not an addiction, it's talking about feeling like codependent. Maybe you're feeling like, I need this person, like I don't know what I'm gonna do without them. Like sometimes that happens when you're like really crushing on someone hard. And so there's like this energy of continued separation here, and like a physical distance, and that seems to be kind of what's taking place in the near future. But we're gonna have to look at the rest of these cards to see like what's going on in this situation before we really make a judgment on whether or not this is gonna happen or not. So now next we're gonna go ahead and see what their feelings are towards you. So there's a message here of unforgiveness. This person, maybe this is an ex or someone that feels like they've been hurt by you, or maybe it's someone that you feel like really hurt you, because this is saying like they're kind of holding like a grudge or like unforgiveness, or maybe they feel like they lost their chance with you. So it could be a feeling of regret because of the distance that's between you guys. And they see you as like this prize and like this really passionate and creative person, someone who's very confident and spontaneous and energetic and adventurous. And they think about you and they're like, they regret that they lost out on that opportunity. They feel like it's a lost opportunity. And it could once again be because of the distance. There's also a dual message here. You know, once again, there's a lot of people doing this reading, may not resonate with everyone. There could be another person that they're interested in. And so they're feeling confused because they feel like they have to choose between two different people. Something kind of like that. So next we're gonna go ahead and see where they are at emotionally right now. And I think that this is really interesting. They're at a place in their life where they're feeling really creative. They are really searching for love currently. But I feel like they've also blocked themselves because this is calling in your soulmate reverse. This could be saying that they're pursuing the wrong types of people, that their picker is broken. Have you ever heard that? Like, oh, their picker's broken because they keep, someone who keeps picking toxic partners, someone who picks codependent partners, someone who doesn't naturally gravitate towards healthy relationships. And so that's kind of a message right now of where they're at emotionally, preoccupied, chasing after the wrong types of relationships. I mean, that's kind of debatable because I feel like even if it's a toxic relationship or codependent relationship or a wrong relationship, there's always lessons and blessings that come along with every situation that you attract and you enter into and you agree to. So, it's not to judge this person to say that it's wrong or anything. It's just, in your opinion, looking into their situation, it might appear that way. And it's almost like this message that they're not making soulmate connections, they're making more karmic connections. So they're clearing a lot of karma right now, which will be good for them overall. So what's going on in their life in general? Well, they are feeling very creative. Once again, we're talking about this person being kind of creative, passionate. This is time where they're taking creative control over their life. They're having really bright ideas and they're implementing them. And this is funny too, because this card to me sometimes looks like a giant middle finger. It's them kind of being like F you to like other people's expectations and really stepping into their own, feeling more confident, feeling more mature, like they're really like adulting super hard. So they're like kicking ass at their life right now. I see some really great developments for them. And I do feel like it's possible that they want to talk to you, but they're waiting for some reason, and it could be just because they're kicking ass at life right now and that's what their focus is. So the advice from Spirit in this situation is, love yourself first and have self-respect. Know when it's time to pull back with this person and know when it's time to reach out. But this is also saying if you're in contact with this person for any reason, if the distance thing isn't a problem, then flirt with this person, extend your lighthearted energy, make eye contact, smile. They might have like a shield up, but time will tell if this is someone you're going to move forward with. I feel like the message here is like there's no harm in flirting and in extending your lighthearted energy and being kind to this person no matter what the situation is. So I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for your support and for coming to my channel, and I'll see you next time. So we have the red Jasper for those of you guys who choose number 4. Let's go ahead and see what is up in this situation with you and your special person. So checking up on your special person. And I'm going to draw some clarifiers from my Wildwood deck. So what we're going to do is we're going to look into the current energy. Then we're going to see what energy is coming in. Then we're going to look into their feelings about you. Then we're looking into where they're at emotionally, what's going on in their life, and then advice from Spirit. So we're doing all the things, you guys. What is the current energy between you guys? So we're seeing a wedding here, and then we're also seeing the Guardian. So this card is the most interesting card in this entire deck. It's talking about this energy of a challenge that has arrived in your life. This card is talking about a very complex situation. So I feel like with you and your special person, it's definitely like an it's complicated kind of situation, which is probably why you're coming to a card reading for answers about it. You might not be able to like really get answers from this person, or you might not feel comfortable speaking your truth. There could be some kind of separation. This is saying there's some kind of predicament that has manifested itself here, and there's something that's been hidden or repressed in this situation, and it's kind of like a trickster type energy that's going on. It could have to do with a wedding. Perhaps this person you're interested in is getting married or thinking about getting married, and it's worrying you because you're really into them. Perhaps they're already married, or you're already married, or they're in a relationship, or you're in a relationship. There could be other people involved here, or this could just be a question of like, are we gonna be in a relationship together? Like this energy of like, are we or are we not? Or should I stay or should I go? It's like a dualistic type of energy. So trust yourself with what stood out to you from that explanation, because there's a lot of people here for this reading, and once again, it's a general reading, may not resonate with everyone. Next, we're going to go ahead and see what energy is coming in here in this dynamic. Oh my goodness, this is so great to see. This is the Sun of Life. It's talking about a happy, healthy relationship. It's talking about truth being revealed. It's like a heart that is open to love. And then we also see trust. So you and this person are going to learn how to trust each other. It seems like this is a connection that will be coming together. I feel very positive about this one so far. So next, we're going to see what are their feelings towards you. And so we're seeing that they feel very playful towards you. They definitely feel romantic vibes. You make them feel young again, that kind of message. Like you guys can just be playful and have fun, and maybe you guys enjoy going out into nature together because there is that message here. They like to be in the moment with you. This could be talking about you guys having a connection since childhood, or perhaps you guys like to take your dogs on walks together, or your cats out, or something like that. Maybe you guys are animal lovers and they like that about you. This could be talking about children. Perhaps they like your children and they get along with your children, or they want to have your child, or it could be something that having to do with children, or just feeling like childlike and playful with you. They also feel like when they're with you, they can get out of their mind and get out of the chaos and the worry and the fear and really be in the moment, and like you help them see from a higher perspective. And so they have a really deep like friendship with you and like a spiritual connection, and I see the romance here. So next we're going to just see where they're at right now emotionally. Oh goodness. So we're seeing the journey. So this is a card talking about them going through a death cycle. It will eventually end up being positive because, as I say a lot on the channel, death always leads, and loss and distraction always leads to realignment and rebirth and new beginnings. But right now they're at this point where they're just like facing the inevitable. They're acknowledging the deepest aspects of their fears and desires. They're getting ready for some really big changes. The changes seem extreme and destructive, but the message behind this card is that old crops must be cleared for new growth to thrive. So they're letting go of the old, and they're just trying to renew themselves and like withdraw right now and be patient and calm with the changes. And they're in a surrender mode where they're just letting go of control, and they're trying to allow the situation, maybe even the situation with you, to unfold naturally. So that does kind of touch on the next question of what's going on in their life. We're seeing that they're being taken to a time of rebirth, and they're gaining their strength. This is also talking about healing family issues. Perhaps a family member has passed, because I get an energy of like physical death around this, and they're dealing with that and they're still healing from that. Or maybe there has been some kind of chaos happening within their family or something like that. Or maybe like the longing to come together as a family, if that makes sense. So something like that, dealing with their family, is going on. Let's go ahead and just see now what the advice is from Spirit in this situation. It seems like you're not supposed to do anything about this. Spirit's telling you your finances and your career needs your attention right now. Like, trust that this is going to be resolved. I do see it's very possible for many of you guys who chose a number 4 that you will be connecting with this person. There will be some kind of relationship here. It's going to be worked out. I feel that a lot more for number 4 than I felt for a lot of the other ones. But they're saying you need to focus on your creativity right now and get your foundation strong. That way you're ready to welcome and to receive this love in your life. And you're not worrying about having to put out fires or anything in this area. So yeah, look, it's looking pretty good. I hope that this resonated with you. I want to thank everybody for watching this video, for liking, subscribing, commenting, for participating in my videos, and for supporting my channel. And feel free to leave any suggestions below if you have any ideas on any pick-a-card readings you'd like to see me do on the channel. And don't forget to subscribe, because I do post a poll so often to let you guys vote on what readings you would like to see next. So thank you so much for your support, and I'll see you later. Peace out.